Hello everyone, Fancy Penguin TCG here, and I just want to talk about the crazy freaking market that's been going on. I mean, we've been seeing the stock market going all over the place, seeing just constant shifts in every market, and now we're seeing it in the Pokemon market. It looks like singles have had a huge correction. I wouldn't call it a crash, but a massive correction to like 3 months ago now. We've essentially erased 3 months of profit, 3 months of progress with prices. And for some people, if you're collecting, this is great news. If you're not, and you bought a bunch of these cards at the peak tippity top price, or you just unpacked a bunch of these and you're really excited to sell them and, I don't know, invest in new packs or invest in new product or in a different card or trade or whatever you're looking to do, wow. Right away, let's just take a look at the Charizard. I mean, this is one of the 151s that I never thought would ever go down, and we'll look at sealed here in a minute, but we'll start with the singles. Yeah, I mean, even 151 singles are not untouchable. We saw it go up from a peak of $293 close to $300, and now it is back to $221, which is actually lower than it was 3 months ago. So this card, oh man, if you're investing with this sort of thing and you bought it at a higher price, I would hold. If you're trying to flip them, I don't really know how to help you. If you unpacked them, I mean, if you unpacked this card or you bought it a long time ago, you're still looking pretty freaking good from where it was before. It was about $100 back in April of 2024. Now we're seeing it at $223. So if you look at it from a year ago, you're up by a lot. But if you look in the past 3 months or so, it's painful. So as long as you're holding long, or you unpacked it a while ago, or you really weren't looking to sell it anytime soon, not a big deal. Blastoise, we saw it creeping up to, did it ever hit 90? I mean, pretty close to 90, 89, 82, we'll just say 90. It went up to 90, and I thought it would keep going because Blastoise is amazing, one of my favorite Pokemon, but unfortunately just could not hold on, crashed down to 71, which we haven't seen since, like I said, 3 months ago. And that's, wow, that's crazy. But again, if you look at it from a year ago, it was only $40, and now it's in the 70s. So it's still looking fine if you've had it for a while. This one was crazy to see. So the Surging Sparks Pikachu that everybody was freaking out over, that everyone was super hyped for, it was all the way up to like it was like $500. Okay, it was at 500, and it was selling for around that point. Now, I mean, it held that for a bit. It held on to the upper 400s, and then it just has been plummeting, and that's at 351. Ah, man. That's hard to see. That's sad, because I love when there are cards in a set that are just ridiculously expensive because it makes the chase so much more fun. Like opening Surging Sparks, there are already lots of great cards in this set that I want to open, I want to get, and a lot of other people do as well. But when you see the number one card in the set crashing, like $300 is still nothing to sneeze at, but it was at 500, you know? It's just a little painful, and I feel a little bad. Like my partner opened one of these, opened one of the gold Pikachus, and when they opened it was around 130-ish at its value. Now it's $83. It's not even the $100 zone anymore. That's painful. They were looking to sell it too, to recoup some of the cost of all the packs they'd been buying and reinvest it into either some other packs or just kind of make the whole collection that they'd accumulated for free. But nope, not anymore, because now it's only $83. I mean, $83 is still pretty good, but damn, that is a drop. This is another one that was crazy. Drowsy from Scarlet Violet base set, pumped to hell. This IR was at $81, almost $82 at one point. And that was crazy to see it just going exponential growth here in just a couple of days. And then just like it had skyrocketed, it plummeted. I don't quite understand what happened here. It looks like a pump and dump type thing. And that's why I don't invest in singles. They're too volatile for me. I don't like them. I mean, I love collecting them, but this card went from $12 to it says 63. It was it was 81. What is this graph doing? It was in the 80s, and then now it's down to the 30s. So it's still up from 6 months ago. Okay? It's still up. But good Lord, that peak was crazy. And how fast it dropped. Why? Why? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something here, because this is insane. This just looks like speculation on this card, and then it just didn't pan out. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me why this sort of thing would happen. This is really an anomaly compared to the rest of the cards we're looking at, but it's still something that is absolutely crazy to see. Magikarp, another one of those where you see that 3-month hump where you go from 214 to 218. So it's still up from 3 months ago, but it was at 270, 280. I thought this one was going to go to 300 because this is a gorgeous card. I love this card. And I genuinely thought it would keep going up. But I feel like the hype for Pokemon is starting to come down a bit. I don't think Journey Together was a very successful product in my mind. Pokemon's still selling out everywhere. Don't get me wrong. It's still very hard to find Pokemon in the wild, but Journey Together just does not have the hype that a lot of people thought it would. And I'll take a look at the set. Maybe I'll make it a separate video about Journey Together, but I don't know. Wasn't what I thought people thought, and I wouldn't say it completely killed the hype for Pokemon as a whole, but it definitely kneecapped the momentum that was going on. I think Team Rocket is going to skyrocket that again, unless for some reason that's a bummer set, but I don't think so. I don't think so. And then Bubble Mew, another iconic card, above $400. So it's $414, $415. Now we're seeing it $331. But again, if you bought it a year ago, it was $86. So it's still $300. Like, it's still a very expensive card. This is still... I love this card. I love the simple artwork here. Oh, look at the... I love the Diglets, and they get the Rattata. I love the little artist face. Okay, sorry. I just noticed all the little background characters. I always looked at the Mew, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a cool card. But then I start looking at all the background characters. It's adorable. Just a little Bellsprout over here, just kind of getting covered by the text, which is kind of sad. You know, I'd like to see him outside of the text. I would love for there to be cards with no text. Am I crazy here? Have just full art, nothing else. Just what the card does, or maybe you get rid of the EX rule text here. You move stuff around. I don't know. This is a completely different video, but I don't know. This is a cool card, and I didn't notice how cool it was until just now. Anyway, still $300, but it has gone down quite significantly from that original $420 peak. Now we're down to $330, shedding almost $100. That's still crazy. But what's going on? What is going on with the singles market? Okay, what's going on there? 151, I was a little worried because I invested quite heavily into 151, buying up as many bundles as I saw pop up online, and I knew if I couldn't sell them, which I think should happen, I still would have them because this is my favorite set because it's the originals. I love the original Pokemon. Still amazing chase cards. Even though the value has dropped in some of those cards, it's still a lot of fun to open. And the value's just held. Like, it hasn't really done anything at all. Like, it's still up from before. So, like, if you bought it back, again, October last year, $53, it's at $68 now. Or 60, yeah, like 65-ish. These graphs suck. But yeah, that one's holding. Scarlet Violet base set, crazy what this set has done. Absolutely absurd. Look at that. It went from nobody cares, nobody likes this set. In fact, let's look at even farther back. Nobody cares, nobody likes this set, $88. look at how bad it was. And then now we're looking at 189, 190. Well, we'll zoom in. Yeah, 190. Like, that's crazy. Base set, because you can't find this anywhere. You can't buy boxes of this. I mean, I bought a box for like $100 somewhere back in here, actually. Somehow I found a website that was selling it, but good Lord. Like, this is insane to me how much this set has gone up. I mean, I love a lot of cards in it. I don't particularly think there's any really bad sets in Scarlet Violet, but this was one of the undervalued ones, and I thought it was. So I bought a box, and I'm glad I did, because now I got a bunch of packs I can sell, and they're also, you know, like the cheapest packs that I sell. So I like to have the lower priced inventory so people can buy that. You can buy more of that, or if they want to buy like Evolving Skies, where it's like 20 something bucks for a booster pack because they don't make them anymore and they're just constantly getting more and more expensive. Surging Sparks, the booster boxes for this, we're still seeing hold on to the 250s area. Again, I mean, it's gone down a little bit from its high of like 265, but down to 245. Like, it's shed $20 from its peak. And I guess not even to 250. So it's shed like 10, 15 bucks. And a lot of people predicted that this set was going to skyrocket, get restocked a little bit and dip, and then just keep going up again. And I think we are going to see that as kind of, I mean, that's what's going on here. We're seeing Stellar Crown, height 210 to 202. It's shed $8. We've stopped seeing this crazy skyrocket. I don't know what the hell happened here. I think someone just bought out all of the inventory. That's crazy. Someone just built this massive position at 185, and it has been steadily going up. And then now it's been holding steady at around 200. I don't think this is going to go down much more for a bit because it's such a great set. I love Stellar Crown. I bought 2 boxes of it back when you could get boxes for a lot cheaper than this, that's for sure. Paradox Rift, another thing that I bought a box of just because I'm interested in this. I just wanted to take a look at the price, and I was like, wow, this is not going down. This is hitting new peaks. And I'm not sure what is going on with Paradox Rift as to why this set has more interest, but... Oh, hello, Zuko. Are you trying to go through my garbage? Sorry. My dog. Hello. Don't go through my garbage, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyway. Yeah, Paradox Rift is not going down in value. And it's still hitting new peaks. So that's very interesting to see. If we're just looking at booster packs of Prismatic, we're still looking at it holding pretty steady around 13 bucks. I mean, most people are trying to sell this for 14 and like ripping ships. I still haven't posted this on my website yet, but I will be posting this probably at the time of this video. I will have these up on the website for purchase. So if you're looking to buy, I'll be selling it for less than this. So there you go. You want to buy some Prismatic Evolutions, it will be less, a little bit less than market price. Journey Together booster box. Now, again, I was talking about Journey Together did not quite hit the hype levels I think people thought it would. 271 is its peak. Now it's around 228. I don't know. I'm very interested to see what this set is going to do. I don't really like the trainers. I am not a fan of people on the cards. I know at one point all the like waifu cards were exploding. I think those have dropped quite a bit. And I think a lot of people in the same camp as me. They like the full art Pokemon cards with just the Pokemon, no people. So we'll see what happens with this set. But I mean, I haven't seen that many restocks of this set. I don't know where people are finding this set anywhere. I've never seen any alerts from any of the people I follow or any of the stores that I've said, hey, let me know when your stuff's back in stock. It still seems very limited. So as it keeps selling out, we could see it go back up, but I don't know. I really don't know. And if we look at just the individual booster packs, the hype is not anywhere near Prismatic Evolutions. At one point, it was at like it was like $11, and now we're looking at 6 something, 658. Not super exciting. Yeah, I don't know. Anywho, there we go. That's what's going on with the market. It's crazy how much some of these cards have just spiked and dropped. And I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm hoping we get another restock. I would love to see more of these packs available. And I would love for your explanation in the comments. Maybe I'm missing something. What the hell happened with singles? Because I do not understand that market. I understand a lot more sealed than I do singles. So let me know what you think is going on down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a fancy freaking day. See everybody.